During the pandemic, the park has become more important. It gives people a place to go where they maybe don't have to wear a mask being outside, let their children run and have fun. My name is John Pappajohn. I'm in Des Moines, Iowa, and standing in front of the Pappajohn Sculpture Park. I'm an immigrant. I came over from Greece when I was 9 months old. I had to go to kindergarten for 2 years, couldn't speak any English. I never went to a museum. My senior year at the University of Iowa, I took a SLUF course, History and Appreciation of Art. And it was an amazing course. Naturally, they had Impressionists, they had lots, and all of a sudden, I became very interested in art. This used to be a rundown neighborhood, and it included old filling stations. And one day, when my wife and I were driving down the street, we drove by the space, and I said, I've got an idea. I think this is a great spot for a sculpture park.
The development of the sculpture park, it began with one phone call. John Pappajohn called me in March of 2007, and he said, Mary and I, Mary is his wife, have an idea. We would like to give the Des Moines Art Center our sculpture collection, but let's place it in the Western Gateway, which is an open green space in downtown Des Moines. John also called the city council and presented that idea, and we all thought it was a brilliant idea.
We had sculpture around our home that every Sunday we'd have a line of cars lined up waiting to see the sculptures, and particularly we had the thinker there, the rabbit thinker, and kids would take their picture, and so we thought it was a perfect spot right here to start to move our sculpture. And so went to the city, we got unanimous approval, and that's kind of where it all started. And then money had to be raised, et cetera, but all of that fell into place. Right behind me is the first piece. And I think that piece, when we installed it, convinced the city that we needed a sculpture park, because it was people around it all of the time. And they were intrigued. They hadn't seen anything quite like it. They wanted to have their picture taken, and it was a home run. It's a pretty good mixture of 20th century art, and we tried to be aggressive in our acquisitions. Our last acquisition was the Kusama, and they're very hard to buy some of these pieces that we would like to acquire. So we're looking. We talk to dealers, we talk to gallery people, and we keep looking. The sculptures were all gifted to the Des Moines Art Center, and we have an agreement that it must be unanimous.
So there is an agreement that any new addition to the sculpture park has to be agreed upon by myself, or a representative of the Art Center, John and Mary, and a representative of the Parks and Rec Department of the City of Des Moines. Thus far, there's been no issues whatsoever in this agreement. The Art Center owns and maintains the art. The city owns and maintains the land. And we've had a wonderful relationship, and it's been a great and rewarding partnership for everyone.
Des Moines is a great city. It's got culture, but limited culture, because we're a small city, and the museum has been terrific, but people are intimidated sometimes to walk in that front door to see what's there, and is there going to be a charge? And the great reason that the sculpture park has been accepted is that there's no fence. There's no fence. They stop their car, they walk in, the kids go running, and it's been a home run.